Hello everyone, welcome back to my video tutorial. Today I'm going to show it to you how to make this crochet crop top or blouse, and this is fit for the medium size. For this time it's from the left to the right is about 40 centimeter, and then 40 centimeter bust for one side, so time 2 is 80 centimeter of bust, and then from the top to bottom it's about 39.5 centimeter or 40 centimeter as well. And this crop top or blouse is made of the 3 pieces. Then you're connecting each other, shoulder to shoulder, side to side, like what I have shown it from the previous crop top or choli as well. So basically you crochet from the top to the bottom, okay, and then this is the combination of stitch, and then double crochet, and then again you follow the pattern exactly the one on the top. So you make 2 pieces from the front exactly the same, so one left and then one right side, and then after that you make the on the back part, so you make the back part 1 piece. So once you have done that, then you're connecting shoulder to shoulder and then side to side. So what makes the difference is, and this side you're connecting full connection from the on the arm to the bottom, while the other side is you connecting quarter and then make a slightly small opening for the same size as the ribbon on this side. So as you can see, so one side is free, it goes straight to the back, and then the other side is one of the side is goes to the inside through the opening, and then is you tied it on the back. Okay, so in that part this is an optional, so if you wish to do it like this, then you can do opening, so you're connecting from the underarm until here, and then you stop and then you let it open, and then here you do another stitch a little bit in this corner, okay, and then after that you do the single crochet all around just to make the stitch neat and tidy. And once you have completed that, then you start working on the sleeve and the sleeve. So half of them is with the double crochet, and then half of them using the pattern same the one as the shoulder part. So you do exactly the same for the sleeve, and then after that you do the border, the picot, where you do the border first from here to the half of it, because you do not want to close all your neckline, so you are making a little bit opening from that one to here, and then so you do basically 5 rows, and then after that you do another side, this side, once you have completed until here, and then you do the picot all around. So this type picot is slightly different from the previous crop top. So basically you do single crochet, chain 4 slip stitch, and then single crochet until for few pieces, 4 single crochet, and then you move around the border all around. Okay, so for this tutorial I was using the color of slightly purple, light purple, and then I used the 2 bundles for the same size of using the same brand, and then the 100% cotton with the 500 meter for 1 bundle. So I use 2 bundle, and then this is the leftover for this crop top size of medium. Okay, so for this tutorial I will use this color. It's a kind of a beige color. Okay, so the same thing. So I have prepared a two bundle of this one. So let's get started. Get ready with your crochet hook. I'm still using the crochet hook size number 2, and then choose of your color that you like so we can start the stitch. Okay, we will start with the front part, one side, and then you make another side after that, right? So get ready with your yarn, any choice of the color that you prefer, and then the hook size number 2. Okay, and then the chains from the top to 2, which is from the shoulder, we will start making from the shoulder until the bottom. Okay, until the bottom here. And then this is multiple of 6 and then plus 3. So for me, I do the 6 times 4, which is 24, plus 3, a total 27. So multiple of 6, which I will do 4 times, and then plus additional of chains 3. So in total I will do the chains of 27. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 and 27. And then after that you do the double crochet into the 4 chains from the hook. So you skip the 3 chains, so you 1 2 3, you skip the 3 chains and then double crochet into the 4 chains like that, yarn over 1, yarn over 2 times. So this is the double crochet, and then you do double crochet into each stitch. Okay, double crochet into the each stitch until the end of the chains. So in total you will have 25 double crochet. Okay, I'll see you shortly when you reach here. So I'm reaching on the last stitch, double crochet. So this is how it looks like for the row 1, and in total you will have the 25 double crochet. And then we are moving to the row 2. You need to do chains 1 and then turn your work, and then on the same stitch you do the single crochet and then chains 2, 1 and 2, and then skip 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then you do the double crochet on the 3rd chains, and then chains 2, 1 and 2, and then double crochet into the same stitch. So let me repeat, you chains 1 and then single crochet on the same stitch, and then after that chains 2, skip the 2 double crochet, and then onto the 3rd double crochet you do double crochet and then chains 2 and double crochet. Okay, and then you do chains 2 and then you skip the 2 double crochet, and then into the 3rd one you do 1 single crochet, and then you chains 2 again, and then you repeat the double crochet, chains 2 and double crochet. So you skip 2, 1 double crochet, chains 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So you repeat exactly the same. So chains 2, the single crochet and chains 2, and then double crochet, chains 2, double crochet in the same stitch until you reach here. I'll see you shortly for the row end of the row number 2. So I'm almost reaching at the end. So before I closing it with single crochet, this is my last stitch, which is double crochet, chains 2 and double crochet in the same stitch, and then you do the chains 2 and then single crochet onto the top of the 3 chains that we have skipped. Okay, so 1 single crochet, and then after that you do chains 4, 1 2 3 and 4, and then turn your work, and then you do the puff stitch. So how to do that? You yarn over in between of the chains 2 of double crochet, and then yarn over 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, and then you yarn over all together like that. Chains 1, chains 2, chains 3, so chains 3 in total, and then you repeat, yarn over, insert your hook in the middle of the double crochet, chains 2 and double crochet into the same stitch, yarn over 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, so it's 3 times, yarn over all together, and then chains 3, 1 2 and 3, so you have 2 puff stitches there, and you need to do 1 more. So yarn over 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, and then yarn over all together. Now and the difference is, while you are in between is always chain 3, but the last one you just need to chain 1, and then you repeat, yarn over to the next double crochet, chains 2 double crochet, so you skip in whatever the stitch in the between, so you go directly there, yarn over, and then you repeat until 3 times, yarn over, so you have yarn over 3 times, yarn over all together, yarn chains 1 2 and 3. Now you repeat 1 2 and 3, yarn over all together, and then chains 3, 1 2 and 3, and then 1 more, 1 2 and 3, and yarn over, and the last one you will do only 1 chain. Okay, and then again every how do you call it, puff stitch is only you doing it only in between of double crochet, chains 2 and then double crochet. So basically you will have 1 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and continue doing so, and then I'll see you shortly when you reach here. So I'm on the last puff stitch, puff stitches, and then after you do the chains 1, what you need to do is triple crochet, so yarn over 2 times, 1 2, and then after that you do the triple crochet into the last single crochet that beginning that you made. So like that, yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, and then yarn over the last 2, and then so this is your round 3rd. So this is round 1, this is round 2, and then this is round 3. Now we are moving to the round 4, chains 4, 1 2 3 and 4, turn your work, and then you need to do double crochet into each stitch like that. Okay, 1, chains 1, and then double crochet, chains 1, and then double crochet, chains 1 and then double crochet, chains 1, and then continue until end of the row. So here you only do double crochet, chains 1 and double crochet, so every only in the between of the gap, okay? And then one more double crochet, chains 1 and then double crochet, chains 1, and then the last one you will do, remember that we do the chains 4 here. We are not going to do on the 4th stitch, but we will do on the top of the 1 2 3, and then there is a gap, chains 1 there, okay? So you do double crochet on the top of the 3rd chains from the bottom. So you do the double crochet, and this is how it's look like. So this is the row number 1 2 3 4, and then we are moving to the row number 5. We will do exactly the same as this one. So make sure if you have the 25 on the bottom, and then you should have the 25 double crochet on the row number 5 as well. So in this part you will do chains 3 and then turn your work, and then you do double crochet under each stitch, okay? So you do double crochet under each stitch, and you continue doing so until I'll see you at the end. So I'm almost reaching at the end, and I just wanted to show it to you the common mistake that for the beginner is always missing on the last stitch. Let me remove this one and then I will show it to you how. So you remember we do the chains 4 in the beginning. Some of us tend to do the double crochet and directly, and then it's done, and you think that you have completed. However, remember that we have chains 4 there. There is 1 chains in the gap. So what you need to do is you will do 1 more double crochet on the top of the chain 3 from the bottom. So 1 2 and 3. So you do the double crochet on the top of it. So why is it very important that on the beginning you do the 25 double crochet, and then second column as well you need to have the 25 stitch double crochet? Otherwise you will start missing, and then your pattern will be not exactly the same as the first batch, okay? So I call it, this is the first block, the first batch. So the second one we will repeat exactly the same, so from row number 2 until row number 5, okay? That is second block. And then again the third one is from row number 2 until row number 5. So that's how the shoulder it's done. So this is what we have done. This is the first block, and then we have done the 25 double crochet, and then again we will making the second block and then the third block. So you continue doing so until you have the third block, and then I'll see you again what to do the rest, okay? So I have completed the 3 blocks that I have mentioned earlier. It's a repeating of the row number 2 and then 5. So this is again row number 2 until 5, and then again row number 2 until 5. So once you have 3 set of this block, and then we will start making the bust until the bottom. So now in this part, this is the right side, right? This is the right side, and then this is the wrong side. Now you need to decide that this is all the same concept for the right side at the end. So this is the left side. I will show it to you what I meant by that. So this is the left side, and then if you are taking the right side of the stitch, meaning that if you are making the left side from my part, which is this is the right side from your part, okay, so this is the left side. So the bars where we're going to do the increase from row number we are row number, hold on, this is number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So from number row 14 onward until you reach the underarm, this is will be increasing for both sides, here and then there. So both sides will be increasing, okay, and left and then a right. And then once you have completed until underarm, then you will only increase only on the bottom part, which is inner part, on the only in the one side, which is on the bust part. So while underarm there is no more increasing, so it's a flat. So this is where you need to decide it, where is your, for example, if this is your left, then you will do the this is your left, so you do the increasing only on this part. Now if you're making the other side, because it's the same pattern left and right, so when you are making this side, when once you completed the 3 block and then you decided where is your bust, inner bust, so if you have to increase in this part, it's like opposite, okay. All right, I hope that makes sense, to not confuse when you are making the 2 part at the same and exactly the same. However, the increasing, it will be make it the different, where is the you only increase on the in the inside of the where toward the bust, not the outer, where the outside is only flat, okay. Right, so we're going to start now how to increase both sides. So we are end up on the row 13. Now we are moving to row 14. From the row 14 onward until here, it will be all double crochet, okay. So what you need to do is chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then you increase only on the first stitch. So how to increase is another double crochet into the same stitch. So basically 2 double crochet in one stitch. So this is the increasing, and then you do the same on the left side here as well. On the last stitch you will do the 2 double crochet in the same stitch, and while in between you will do only 1 double crochet on the each stitch, okay. So if you have done the first, and the row 13 is 25, and then you add 2, meaning that you should have the 27 stitches, okay, because you're adding 1 on the right and then 1 on the left. So from the 25 plus 2 is 27 double crochet on the row of 14. So continue doing so, and I'll see you on the last stitch where we need to add 2 double crochet on the last stitch, okay. So I'm reaching on the last stitch where I will need to do 2 double crochet on the last one and then 2, so 2 double crochet into the same stitch. So this is how you will start seeing the increment from both sides, and then you continue, it's like that, and then you continue doing the increasing in each row until you reach row number 22, where we will stop for the one side for underarm part, okay. So I'll see you shortly. So you chain 3 and then 2 double crochet on the first stitch and then 2 double crochet on the last stitch. The rest is 1 double crochet under each stitch. So chain 3 and then 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet on the same stitch, so becoming 2 double crochet in the same stitch, and then 1 double crochet on the each stitch until the last one. You do the 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So you continue doing so. We are on, this is row 13 and this is row 14. So from row 15 onward, continue doing exactly the same, increase both sides until the row of 22, and I'll see you shortly when you're reaching there. Okay, so here we go. I have completed one side, both sides actually, until row 22. So once I try to make it clearer for you to understand which part that you need to increase from, because we have done from the shoulder until the underarm side. So underarm, from this side it will be here, and then from here it will be there. So meaning that in this inner part, both sides, this part and then this part, the one that we're going to increase, while the other side, this part, it will be normal, no increasing, it will be remain flat, and then this one as well, it will be remain flat. So in case that you still confused, to making two like this and then place it on the table, then you know exactly where you are, so which part to increase, which part is flat. Okay, right? So let's continue to the bust part. So if I start working on this one left side, meaning I will increase this part. Okay, so I turn it, so I have reached row number 22, and then and then I just need to change 3 and then turn. So this is my last 22, row number 23, change 3. So since I know which part that I need to increase, so definitely in this part there is no increase, it's normal. 1 double crochet on the each stitch next to it, and then continue. So only at the end of the row, then I will put 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so you continue doing so, 1 double crochet into each stitch. So there is no increasing here, I will do increasing only in this part. When you turn it, meaning that this is the inner part and then this is the underarm part. Okay, so I'll see you shortly when we reach here. So I'm reaching on the last stitch, so where I need to do the increasing, 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so you continue doing the increasing for one side, which is on the bust side, until row 35, while this side there is no increasing, so it's remain the same. Okay, so how to increase on the each row is exactly the same. So you change 3 and then turn, and then you do 1 double crochet into the same stitch, and then the rest you do 1 double crochet into the each stitch all across until the end. When you change, so whenever you see the increasing, you do the increasing, and then when you see there is no increasing, so you do as a normal 1 double crochet, and then you continue doing so until row 35, and then I'll see you until you reach there. Okay, so when you turning it, and this is on the box, on the back part, and then this is on the right side. So when you turning it like this on the right side, here is on the inner part, and then this is on the arm part. Go. Okay, so I'll see you shortly when you reach row 35, where you continue increasing on this part only. So I have completed the row until 35. So this is what I meant with the, we have only increase on the bust part, and then while on the underarm part it's remained flat, so straight. so there is no increasing in this part, because this is will be on the arm, and then this is on the bust part. So my yarn it's end up on the right side. Okay, so we will start working from now on. Row from this one we will just need to add a chain 30, and then we'll return. It's a starting in the row number 36. Now while the other side, this is exactly the same. This is on the right side, so I have completed exactly the same until row 35, and then this part is a straight, no increasing, and then this one on the left is the one that increasing for the bust part. So when you're matching it, it will be like that. Okay, it will be like that. And then now, because of in this part my yarn is end up on the right side, so what I'm going to do, in this part I will fasten up, and then I will attach my yarn to this corner, and then adding the chains of 30, and then while this one I don't have to fasten up, I just need to add chains 30. Okay, so this one I will just need to, on the left side you don't have to fasten up and then attach the yarn, you just need to continue adding the chains of 30 from this part. So you have done row 35 on the last, and then you add chains of 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 15 times 2 is 30. Okay, so from the row of 36 onward we will go back again to how we do row number 2 until row number 5, from the row number 2 until row number 5, and then we will repeat until 2 block. So this part, and then one more this part. So you remember row 2 is chains 1 and then single crochet, chains 2, double crochet, chains 2, and then double crochet in the same stitch. We will do exactly the same like that. So if it from here, so what you need to do is single crochet into the skip 1 chains, skip 1 chains, and then you do the single crochet to the second like that. So skip this one and then do single crochet into that, and then after that you do chains 2, and then you skip 2, 1 and 2, you do 1 double crochet, chains 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so you skip 1 single crochet, chains 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet, chains 2, 1 double crochet into the same stitch, and then you continue chains 2, skip 2 chains, and then 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then chains 2, and then again you repeat skip 2 and then 1 double crochet, chains 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So you repeat this process exactly like row number 2 until all around, and make sure you are not twisting your yarn. so make sure it's straight. So at the end you will do straight from there all around until here. Okay, I'll see you shortly when you reach here. So I'm on the last stitch, almost reaching at the end. So this is how it looks like. So you do exactly as same as row number 2 all across, and then on the last one change 2, and then change 2, oh my god, change 2, and then single crochet on the top of the chain 3 on the beginning. Okay, like that. Now you chain 4, 1 2 3 4, and then you start doing your 3 times of the puff stitch into the middle of the chain 2. Chain 3, so 1 2 and 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1. So you do puff stitch in the middle of double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet, and then 3 times, and then in between there is chain 3, puff stitch, chain 3, and then on the last one is only chain 1, and then again you repeat, you do the puff stitch, and then you continue exactly the same until the end of the row. We are row of so we are 35, this is 36, and then this is row number 37. Okay, so 2 and 3 and chain 1. So you continue doing so until you reach until the corner. You do exactly the same, doing the puff stitch on the each middle of the chain 2 space. Okay, I'll see you shortly when you reach there. So I'm reaching on the last row of 37, and then after the 3 puff stitch, chain 1, and then you do the triple crochet into the single crochet on the beginning that you have made. Okay, 1 2 and then 3, and then you chain 4. So basically you are repeating exactly the same pattern as the shoulder part, but in this time you will only repeating until you have the 2 blocks. So I'll show it to you what I mean by that. This one, so we are here, we are done the row number 37, now 38, 39, and then this is 37, 38, 39, and then you continue. When you finish the row number 2 until 5, you repeat the same row number 2 until row 5. So you have the 2 blocks for the bottom part. Okay, and then continue doing so until you have completed here, until row of 43. So you will end up with a row 43. I'll see you soon. So I have completed row 43, so which is the two block, repeating from the row number 2 until row 5, and then row number 2 until row 5. So once you reach the row 43, at the end of the row 43, where we're going to turn our work like that, and then we will make the ribbon part. I will show it to you which part. So and from the sample So you have completed this part. This is your row number 43, and then we will making this part. Okay, this one like that. And then for the length, I will leave it to you to decide until which row that you wish. So I will close this one first. So I'm making the last double crochet, and then after that I will do chain 3. 1, 2, and then 3. And then after that you work on this side. So turn your work, and then you do in the each, I call it in the each column. So I do 2 double crochet, this is 1, and then this is 2, and then again 2 double crochet next to it, and then 2 double crochet next to it, okay, and then there is a 1 there. I will do the 2 double crochet as well. No, I think it's 1. Sorry, it's too many because it's only one small loop there. So 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochet in next to it, and then 2 double crochet next to it, and then again 2 double crochet and the last one. Okay, so this is 1 2 2 2, and then 1 2 2 2. So this is 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and then the last one here, it's a 1 double crochet. Okay, so you have total of 15. For the next row is you chain 4, 1 2 3 4. Chain 4 is 10 of 1 double crochet, and then chain 1, and then you repeating exactly the same. So you skip 1, and then you do double crochet next to it, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet next to it, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet next to it, and then chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet next to it, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double, skip 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then the last one on top of the chain 3. Voila. Okay, so this is how it looks like with the second row of the ribbon. Now you repeat exactly the same, chain 4, and then you do 1 double crochet on the top of double crochet, chain 1, and then 1 double crochet on the top of double crochet. So you're basically repeating exactly the same for as long as you need it. And then for me, I will continue until I have about 54 rows. 1 2 3. So you continue doing so, chain 4 and then double crochet on the top each double crochet, and then you continue until as many as you wish. And in mine I will do until I have 54 rows. Okay, and I'll see you shortly when I have done that. So I have completed my ribbon until row 54, and this ribbon length is it's you who need to decide how long you wish to have it. You can make it shorter or longer as you wish, and then mine is end up with the 54 rows. And then this is the overall look like. This is the bottom part, and then this is the bust part, and then this is the body side, and then this is the underarm part. Okay, and then the shoulder. So now we're going to make the other side. You remember that we will end up instead of here, and then we end up with in this side. So what you need to do is you change one and fasten up, and then you will attach another yarn to that part. And then why is it not continue directly from here like a chain 3 and then you do exactly the same? It's because then you will be end up starting your bottom part with the row number 37 instead of 36, while this side is you started with row number 36. Okay, so attach your yarn to the other side on the corner, and then you will add the chains of 30. And you tied it 1 or 2 times just to make sure it's secure. And then you do the chains of 30. So the first chains one will be not counted. This is another to secure the stitch. So now you started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 2 is 30. And then you do exactly the other side. So you skip the first chains, and then you do single crochet to the second chains, and then you chain 2, skip 2 chains, and then you do 1 double crochet to the next to it, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so you skip 1 chain, do single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. And then you chain 2, you skip 2, you skip 2, and then 1 single crochet, and then you chain 2, and then repeat, skip 2, and then 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So basically you are doing exactly the same that you have done on the left side. You are repeating the row number 2 until 5 for one block, and then again row number 2 to another until row 5 for second block. So you keep continue doing so all across, following the pattern from the row 2 to 5 until you have the second block, which is you will be end up until row 43. Then when you complete the row 43, and then you turn your work, and then you chain 3, and then you start doing the double crochet on the each column, and then remember there is a 1 column there, and then you do 1 double crochet, and then you do the double crochet, and then after that the last one is there is one double crochet there. So in total you have 15, and then you chain 4, skip 1, and then double crochet, chain double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, something like that. And then you repeat exactly the same as the one that you have made. Mine is 54 rows, so I will end up with the 50 rows as well. Okay, so continue doing so for the right side until you have done, and then I'll meet you again how to connecting after that. Well, meanwhile I will teach you how to, I will show it to you how to make the back part. So you make for the back part, you do the slip knot, and then this one will be slightly bigger, so this is a multiple of 6 times 12 and then plus 3. So 6 times 12 is 72. 6 times 12 is 72 chains, and then plus 3 is becoming 75 chains in total. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 times 2 is 60, and then now I need to add another 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is 70. 5 times 2, 10. 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it total is 75 chains. And then you do exactly the same from row number 1 until row number 22. So you remember the row number 1, this part, this is row number 1, and then you repeat the same concept from row number 1 until row number 13. You do the this motif, and then from row number 14 until row number 22 you increase both sides. So you are exactly follow from row number 1 until row number 22. Okay, so here you skip 1, 2, 3, and then into 4 chains you do the double crochet, and then you do double crochet all across on the 8th stitch. So you are doing exactly the same until at the end, and then you do the motif again until you have the 3 blocks, and then from row number 14 until 22 you increase both sides. So the difference is this one is shorter and this one is slightly bigger because this is the back part. Okay, so you continue doing so from row number 1 until row number 22, and I'll see you when you are reaching and the bust part. Okay, so I have completed both sides. This is the right side finishing exactly the same, and then this is the ribbon of the 54 rows, and then this is look like on the right side, and then this is the left side. Okay, yeah, so we have made 2 exact piece for left and then the right side. Now we are making the back part. Like I have mentioned that you chains of 75 stitch, and then you follow the row 1 until row 5, repeating from the row 1 until row 5, and row 1 and then until row 22. So this is how it looks like. So this is the top, so this is the shoulder part. So you follow the pattern from row number 1 until row number 22, the same as the one that you have done for the front part. So this is the increase both sides. Okay, now we are going to do the bust part, which is the body, and there will be no increment both sides, so it will be remain flat. So if you remember that we do this part, so we are following exactly like this. So increase, and then you stop on the arm part, and then you are doing exactly flat until you reach here. Okay, this is row number 35. So we will do from row 23, so this is row number 22, and then from row number 23 until 35, and then you do there is no increasing, so you do normal as chain 3 and then turn, and then you do 1 double crochet on each row all across. So there is no increasing, so you continue doing so until you reach here, and then again chain 3 and then do 1 double crochet on each stitch, and then you repeat that process until you are reaching the row of 35. Okay, I'll see you shortly.